Hello, I'm Herb Halling, and Cindy and I are traveling through Taiwan, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore, filming botanical gardens. We're particularly specialized in staghorn ferns. Today we're going to film the Phuket Botanical Garden in Southern Phuket. Phuket is an island in Malaysia. That's a beach community, and this botanical garden is one of the best botanical gardens we've seen in our whole trip here. Unfortunately, there's so much to show you. We're going to divide this into two different groups, part 1 of 2 and part 2 of 2. What you're going to see now is part 1 of 2. Well, here we are at the Phuket Botanic Garden, and look what our surprise is. We got out of our taxi. Look what's right in front of us. Beautiful cornarium. Here in the parking lot and entryway to the Phuket Botanical Garden, almost every tree is adorned with a Holttumii. I call them cornariums, they're actually Holttumii. I found cornariums, Platycerium cornariums that you just won't find in America, not like they're growing here. So we're at the Phuket Botanic Garden. Nice fountain growing here. Of course, those trees over there are just loaded with the cornariums. Here is a big heart. Some red flowers on it, shaped like a heart. But we come around here to the left. Here's a big cornarium, heck up in the tree there. Here's a Taiwan date palm. This date palm actually isn't dead. That's just the name of it, is a dead date palm, but it's really alive.
Herb garden.
I have my own garden here.
We got some tillandsias on his wall there. It looks like some bromeliads, yeah, small ones.
Here's the Spanish moss growing up this archway over here. I have something like this at home, but it's a lot denser and a little more mature. Then we have the orchid garden here. This is the orchard, not orchid, orchard. This is the fragrant garden where they have different fragrance, I guess, used in perfumes. We have ginger here, and we got a little kitty coming down to say hello to us. Meow. Hello. This is the sufficient garden. I don't know what they mean by sufficient. I like this entryway here where you got this thatched house. The whole building, even the walls, are covered with palms. And then down here at the bottom, we have a tortoise guarding it. I think he's artificial. GoPro, stop recording. This is what we're looking for, the fern garden. See what they got in the way of ferns in here. They got Spanish moss growing on the outside here. Interesting bouquets. I guess you'd call that a bouquet. Not sure what kind of ferns these are. Here's a brick wall with ferns growing out the side of it. I don't see any Platyceriums. They're in the fern classification. They should be growing in here. Not a very big fern garden, but they've got quite a variety of ferns. Maybe read that. This is kind of got some similarities to the Platyceriums, but it's not a Platycerium. Now we're at the orchid garden. Like I see more ferns growing in the orchid garden than I do in the fern garden. Nice pond here. I don't see any koi fish in there. Koi fish tend to eat a lot of the plants. Oh, look at these pretty orchids.
They're all in pots.
Yeah, because they bloom for short periods. Interesting the way they got each one of these orchids growing in its own little 3-inch pot. This is not in bloom. That's climbing. I wonder if that's a vanilla orchid. Vanilla orchids tend to climb. There's a lot more ferns in here than there are in the fern garden. There's a pretty one. Look how big that is compared to my hand. Lots of big ferns growing back here. Just like a banyan tree growing down here. That's an interesting orchid growing over there. I like the symmetry of it. Symmetry. This looks like this is getting ready to bloom. Why, that is in bloom. Camouflage. Well, that's the end of part 1 of 2. If you like this and you want to see more, there's some more Holttumii in the second part of this tour of the Phuket Botanical Garden. So go on and see part 2 of 2 if you like it. And in the meantime, hit the like button down below, and then the subscribe button, and click on the bell if you want to be notified when there's new videos come out. We're doing videos every day right now while we're traveling, and we're also on Facebook, so follow us.